5. Shade the region P intersect R complement intersect Q on the Venn diagram in the answer space below. So this is 2024 GCE paper 1 mathematics. How do we shade? Now, just because they have arranged them like this does not mean you can't tamper with them. So P intersect R complement intersect Q. We can just write this as P intersect Q intersect R complement. That's not a problem. Then we can first deal with these two here. These two here. Where is P intersect R? So let's first draw. P intersect R is this. So the P intersect Q is this. But they are saying R is complement. It means they remove R from what we've shaded. From what we've shaded. So if we remove R, this part, we remove that part. Therefore, the correct answer is just what remained after we removed R. That's all. Next one, the magnitude of PQ is 20 units. Given that OP, which is a vector, is 50 and OQ, another vector, 7y, find the positive value of y. Now, the key word here is magnitude. How do we find magnitude of a vector? Well, come here with me, ladies and gentlemen. The magnitude of PQ will just be equal to the square root of, well, now we can see that OP has got the x component and the y component. Even OQ has got the x component and the y component. So here's what we're going to do. So let's call this one our x1. Let's call this one our y1. Let's call this one our x2. Let's call this one our y2. And I'm going to come here and say this is x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1. Then we square. This is how we find the magnitude. So here the magnitude is 20, so we're going to put 20 here is equal to the square root. X2 we said is 17 minus 5. We square. Y2 is just y minus y1 is just 0. We square. So basically we get 20 is equal to, here we get 12 squared. And here we get plus, what is y minus 0? Just get the y squared. Now remember that we need y. So we get 20 is equal to 12 squared is what? 144 plus y squared. And squaring both sides will help us eliminate the square root. So when we square both sides, we eliminate the square root. 20 squared is 400 equal to 144 plus y squared. So collecting like terms, we get this y squared. Now, where we have reached here is now very easy because yasila. So we get 256 here is equal to y squared. Now, the question says the positive. We know that anytime you are finding the square root, you get two values, the negative and the positive one. So we are saying y squared is equal to 256. We find the square root, we find the square root. So y is equal to, what's the square root of 256? Positive or minus what? 16. But the question is not asking us to find the negative, but instead the positive. So we come here and say y is just equal to 16. Given that A is 4, 5, 1, 1, B is x minus 1, 1, 2, 0. Find AT. What do we mean by AT? AT is just the transpose of A. We mean rows, they become what? Columns. That's all. And columns, they become what? Rows. So what is our A? So AT is this row, make it a column. 4, 5. This row, make it a column. 1, 1. That's all. That's all, nothing else. Then B says, if AB is equal to this, find X. So our A is this matrix here, and our B is that one. So all what we're doing is that AB, A is 4, 5, 1, 1. What is B? B is X minus 1, then 1, then 2, 0. They're saying this is equal to 10, 4, 2, 1. All what we have to do is that multiply these two matrices, then we are going to equate them later on. So how do we multiply matrices? Let's go. So we say 4 multiplied by this here. So 4 we multiply by X minus 1 plus 5 times 2. 5 times 2. We are done with this row. We go to the next. 4 times 4. 4 times 1 is just 4. Then 5 times 0 is just 0. Remember, by the way, that this is equal to 10, 4, 2, and 1. We move again. 1 times X minus 1, you just get X minus 1. Plus 1 times 2, we get 2. We leave space. What is 1 times 1? It's just 1. 1 times 0 is just 0. So you can see that I'm having 4x minus 4 plus 10 there. And here I'm just having x plus 1, because this is just negative 1 plus 2, which is x plus 1. And here I'm having 4, and here I'm having 1. And this is just equal to 10, 4, 2, and 1. Now, how to find x? We can see that I'm having a 4 here. Even here I'm having a 4. I'm having a 1 here. I'm having a 1 here. Eventually, they are equal. So if that's the case, 4 is equal to 4, 1 is equal to 1. That means this here is equal to that, and this here is equal to that. Any of these that you get is to give you x. So if you want, you can say x minus 1, so plus 1 is equal to 2. And this will give you 2 minus 1, and will give you x equal to what? To 1. Or you can say 4x minus 4 plus 10 is equal to 10. This. So of course you know that 4x minus 4. So we can take 10 minus 10. So 4x minus 4 is just equal to 0. And 4x is equal to 4 goes to the other side, becomes 4. Over 4 over 4. So you get x equal to 1. You are still getting the same value of x. How do you know that you are getting the exact value of x? Try to go back here and put here. Where? Come and substitute here. If I put 1 here, am I getting 2? Yes, I'm getting 2. If I put 1 here, am I getting 10? Of course, this becomes 4. 4 minus 4, 0. And I will make it 10. So I'm doing something correct. That's some of the questions that came in the 2024 GCE paper 1 mathematics. Please subscribe for more.